welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a tour of our new homeschool area. So if you have never seen it, I will also link down below the tour of our old homeschool room and how all of that was set up. It was a true homeschooling space, but it had a ton of stuff in it, and I have really been trying to minimize, organize, and simplify everything, especially our homeschool. I was finding that there were so many things that I was finding that I had bought and completely forgotten about. And anyway, and it would get junked up really easy. So another reason that I changed our homeschooling area to the upstairs instead of downstairs in our basement where it was is because I'm very, very drawn to natural light, and we always gravitate to the dining room table. So I decided just to use our den area as our designated homeschool space, and then we basically store everything in here, and sometimes we do some things in here, but then we take it to the dining room table or even on the couch in the living room or the floor in the living room. We are nomadic homeschoolers within our own home, I guess. So anyway, so I'm gonna spin the camera around and show you what our homeschool space is like. I also, the other day, uploaded a video of me reorganizing some of this and what it looked like before. It was really bad because what happened is I moved a lot of this up here and then didn't finish the project in true Megan fashion. And so I didn't finish the project and it ended up getting junked up, and I have a little baby coming in here to me. Anyway, I'm gonna spin the camera around and show you our new space and how it's all organized. Our baby Noah. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of start over here and kind of pan around just so you can see the space in general. Okay, and then there's our 1970s Malm fireplace. I had to look up what that thing was. Malm, M-A-L-M. Anyway, so I'm gonna start over here. So obviously we have our Echo Dot. I'm not gonna say her name because it'll wake her up. And we actually got a new homeschool printer, or new printer for our home, whatever. We have had the same LaserJet printer for 5 or 6 years and absolutely love it, but it's in black and white and I really would love to have color, so we got that, and it's part of the HP Instant Ink program, so I'm loving it so far. Anyway, so there's that, and then I have our pencil sharpener hiding back there just so it's out of sight, out of mind from the kiddos because they will use it to death. We have our little morning board hanging here, and I found this was a free printable, and I just thought that it looked neat. I liked it, and we're going to be doing US history next year too, and so I thought I'd go ahead and throw it in that frame. And then our clock, that was just a $2 IKEA find, I think. So here, my little area right here, these aren't all the way put away because they are still wet with glue. But this is my stuff. This goes to our morning board. See, this is our little lap books for Charlotte's Web that we started. This is my family command folder. If you guys don't know this, we have 6 kids. Our oldest is 9. 4 of them are homeschool age. So we, anyway, that just made me think of family. So this is our family command folder. So down below my shelf is Sophia's shelf is down here, and this just has some of her workbooks. Her Foundations Phonics book is actually in our morning crate in the living room. So that is not in there. And then this is where our Latchmate boxes used to be. I found that those Latchmate boxes were a great idea, but they just didn't function for us because they just didn't. Not everything would fit in them. Oh, this is something she made for her little friend. Let me stick it in there. Okay, so her backpack will go in here, but it is still in the van. So then down below we have our reference books, and then beside that we have a bunch of science books. read-alouds and references and all that kind of stuff. And this is Marcus's backpack and Marcus's things. So in this container, we have all of our like math activities, our little clock puzzle. There are some like busy activities in here as well. Our wood shape blocks, our Cuisinart rods, and all the little mats that go with that. This is our Play-Doh mats for math. So that is all in there. Hi, darling. Oh goodness, did you wake up from nappy? Yeah, Papa and Nina are coming. All right, so then beside that, well, up here, this is our, if you haven't seen this video, this is actually our kids' envelope systems. And I will link that video down below as well. It has been going very well. And so we just keep this up here. All right, so then up top, we have our paper trays. Asher stuck his in there. I don't know why it's in there, but that is actually loose leaf paper that they can draw and craft with. And this is papers that need to be filed in their notebooks. So this other little box right here, let me pull it open. Okay, so this is, I have our current read aloud in there. This one doesn't go in our morning basket. We have other ones in there. This is actually the one that we're lap booking through, so I use that during nap time, and it also has like our Bob books and the stuff that goes to Asher's reading program. Then down here is Asher's shelf with all of his things. This is Asher's shelf of things here. And his backpack goes down there. And then down underneath we have some more science reference, also some social studies history reference. Those notebooks are actually our science units from The Good and the Beautiful that are not currently in use. Then beside that we have like some art books and some of our Bible things that we are not utilizing right now. Like our 24 Family Ways and some of our other things that we use for Bible. Our Missionary Stories book, all of that. And then some leveled readers are down there as well. Then there's Tanner's backpack, his shelf. This is everything that we grab in the mornings when we are ready to do school. So this is our caddy with all of our supplies. That actually has extra pencils and crayons in it, as well as extra glue, and then of course our hole punch. And so that is that shelf and that area. That is the main bulk of our things. Then over here we have our read-alouds are housed here. So as you can see, they're like 2 deep. There are a few more, I think, downstairs on the other bookshelf that we have with like all of our picture books and everything. And there are some in our morning basket. There's 2 different ones in our morning basket right now. And then down here is the current teacher's guides and manuals that I'm using, so I know exactly where they are and they won't get mixed up, and I just grab them and go. There are a few like American history books right here that we'll be using for next year, but I decided just to keep it there. And then my laminating pouches are there. So that is our homeschool space. I'm going to show you one more thing. So in the hallway that's to the front door, it's like our coat closet area, I have put these Latchmate boxes. So I'm going to show you what I've done with these Latchmates. Noah's still just playing in the background. So this one is like crafts and things like that. I need to put our watercolors in here. I need to go downstairs and get those, but this is just like crafting stuff, art stuff. Okay, so over here is our science stuff, and we actually have a few more things downstairs that I can put in the top, and our tweezers that we use for like dissection stuff and nature study and everything. So that's in here, and then we've got some different little science-y things in here. Then we have There's 2 math ones because we have so many math activities or manipulatives. This one I designated as like money and counters and also time stuff. So it's also got our wipe clean time and all that kind of stuff. Oh, and dice. There's also dice in here. Okay, and then this one right here is like our place value blocks, calculators, our wrap-ups, our musical multiplication, our place value stuff here, fractions and shapes. And then there's like a little math game as well. So that's what's in this one. And that is how I have started utilizing these Latchmate boxes. And so we've been using them like this for about a week now. And it's been super handy. I feel like I know what's in everything. And I can just go and see if there's something that can be utilized for a lesson. And so these work great for that purpose. So we aren't wasting the purchase. We are still using them in a very organized fashion. So I am really pleased with just how everything kind of has its own home. That's what I really wanted. And everything is easily accessible because, like I said, we were doing school downstairs, but we kept migrating upstairs. So we would like get our stuff from downstairs, bring it upstairs, and then like not put it back where it goes and stuff like that. So it was just kind of getting all over the place and making messes, and I just wanted everything simplified, minimized, organized, all of that, all of those kinds of words. And so it just has made our homeschooling so much better already, right, Lily? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Yes.